welcome back to the Digital Product Mama podcast. I'm your host, Lindsay Bowden, and I cannot wait to talk about ChatGPT in today's episode. My team and I have really used ChatGPT for pretty much all the things in our business at this point, and it really has helped us just expedite a lot of processes and given me some actually really good ideas, which is a little scary, but also really exciting. And I'm going to lean into the exciting part of AI because it's here to stay. It's definitely not going anywhere, so I'm going to utilize it as best I can. So I am going to be talking specifically about ChatGPT, but there are other AI tools out there. ChatGPT is probably the best known, and it is free. There is a paid version, but I still use the free version and it has been fine for me. So I use ChatGPT 3.5. That is the free version. There's also ChatGPT 4, which is paid, and it's faster. It knows more. It has a lot of different features, like visual images, audio, things like that. I haven't had a need for that yet. So you don't need the paid version, I don't think, especially not with the prompts that I am giving you in today's episode. So I'm going to give you 5 prompts if you are creating digital products, whether it is educational resources, online courses, online memberships, or low-ticket digital products like a mini course or a PDF guide. I'm going to give you 5 prompts that are really going to 5x your success. So let's get into it. The first thing that you want to do with ChatGPT, by the way, you can go to openai.com and create an account. So you want an account because, as scary as this is, ChatGPT will remember what you asked it, the prompts that you give it, and so you don't have to repeat yourself every time. So you don't have to tell it every single time, who you are and how you help people. It will remember as long as you have an account. So create an account and always sign in before you start using prompts. So once you create an account and sign in, the first thing that you want to do is tell it who you are and how you help. So I am a content creator. I'm a coach who helps moms over 40 learn how to sew or whatever you do. Now, if you don't have a niche yet, then I don't think that ChatGPT is a great way necessarily to help you find your niche. So I don't have a prompt for you about that. You would have to give it so much information. I think it would just be easier for you to kind of do a brainstorming activity to find your niche first. So if you don't have a niche, I do have an episode about that back in season 1, episode 3. It's more about finding your course niche, but that can go for any type of digital product. So go back and listen to that if you don't have a niche. If you do have a niche, let's continue on. So you're going to tell ChatGPT your niche, your audience, and give it some detail. The more detailed you can be in any prompt that you give it, the better results that you are going to get. So maybe you even want to be even more detailed. I said moms over 40, but maybe you want to say moms over 40 that live in the US, that speak English, that have, at least 2 kids, or maybe they have older kids. The more that you know about your own niche and your own audience, the better, and the more information that you can give to ChatGPT. So start with that, and you don't even have to ask it a question. You can just say, hey, here's this information, and then you can start with these prompts. I'm going to go through the 5 prompts, and they kind of go in order of what you would do as you are creating and launching or selling a digital product. So the first one is choosing a digital product idea. Now, this is not choosing a niche. Your niche is like the overarching kind of who you are, how you help people, who you help. But the actual product ideas are the offers that you use to help those people. So ChatGPT is great for product ideas, courses, memberships, small ticket, educational resources. It can give you tons of ideas. Now, this is kind of like my proprietary method. Other people may be doing this, I don't know, but I've never heard of anyone else doing this. So you want to listen and you want to take some notes here. This is really, really going to help you because it's going to make sure that whatever product idea you choose, people actually want to buy it. And you do that through market research. So before you even start asking ChatGPT something, I want you to go to Facebook and go to the groups and join groups that are related to your audience and or your niche. So mom groups, Sewing groups, I'm just keeping with the same niche here just to make it easier so I don't forget. Join as many as possible, and then use the search feature within the group. It's easier to do this on desktop, not on your phone. And search question stems like help me, or I need, or what's the. And if you put it in quotes, a lot of times it'll give you the exact quote back. I will say that it's been a little wonky because I do this all the time for my own market research. So it's been a little wonky, but you're going to just kind of sift through posts that people have made within those groups. And what you're going to do is you're going to find questions that people are asking related to your niche. Now, let me just back up a second. If you are in an audience-specific group like moms and you just put what is the, then you're not going to find niche-specific things, right? So you would put those in like sewing groups. In mom groups, you would type sewing or sew or learn to sew, okay? So then you're going to grab all of those questions and copy and paste them into a Google Doc or your notes on if you have an Apple device. Okay, then you are going to use this prompt that I'm going to give you, and you're going to insert those questions, that's market research, into this prompt, okay? So remember, you can use these prompts for any type of digital product. So if you are creating educational resources, you would say, I want to create an educational resource. Maybe you can say like kind of the price range you're thinking for $10 or less. Or maybe you want to create a bigger product, $50 or more. In this case, because the niche that I'm talking about is sewing, that's obviously not educational. So here's the prompt specific to this niche. I want to create a low ticket digital product that I could sell for less than $100, because that is probably what's going to be the best for that market. Examples include a PDF guide, a mini course, a paid workshop, or printables. Again, if you're doing educational resources, you could say examples include units, curriculums, game packs, whatever. If you're doing a course, you could say, I want to create a course or membership. And then you could say kind of what you want to sell it for. So kind of adjust the prompt to fit the type of product that you want to create. And then you would say, I want this product to give my audience a quick win and potentially lead into bigger offers. Now, if you're doing a course or membership, that probably wouldn't lead into a bigger offer. You could say, I want this course to teach exactly step-by-step how to sew or whatever. I have done some market research and my audience has been asking the following questions. And then you're going to copy paste those questions that you have on that Google Doc. Based on these questions, give me 20 digital product ideas with titles and descriptions. And you're going to hit enter, and it's going to very quickly and magically give you 20 beautiful ideas. And I've done this multiple times with multiple different niches, and it is incredible. So that is the first one, how to choose your digital product idea. That one works best with lower ticket, because with a course or membership, the questions that people would ask, that would be almost like lessons within the course. You can kind of adjust it if you know you want to do a course or a membership. You could say, here are the questions people are asking. I want to make sure I cover all of this in my course. Can you outline a course for me that answers all of these questions? So just kind of adjust it based on what you want to create. Okay, next one. The second one is, so that is choosing an idea. The second one would be creating the digital product, because that's kind of the next step in your journey. So this one, I'm going to talk about an online course in this prompt, but again, adjust it to whatever type of digital product you want to create. So I'm creating an online course called, and if you have the name, go ahead and give the name. If you don't have a name, just skip that part. I'm creating an online course. This course will help my audience achieve, and then what is the result? So be specific, be very specific. This online course will help moms over 40 learn how to sew like their grandmother did, so they can create precious memories for their children and grandchildren. See how specific that is? That would be from market research. Like if you see people asking questions like, my grandmother used to sew, I really want to continue that tradition on. Man, that is such good market research, and you can use those words in your marketing. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself, but back to actually creating the product. I want this course to have 20 videos. This is back to the prompt. 20 videos starting with the very basics and ending with more advanced techniques. Please outline my course for me with modules and video lesson titles. Now again, you can use what you got from number one, the market research, and put that into that prompt as well. I've done this market research, here's this. Now, let's say you're not doing a course or membership. and you want it to outline like a PDF guide, you can use the same thing. So I'm creating a PDF guide called, if you have a name or not, just skip it. It's going to help people with whatever you are helping people with. So it's going to help moms choose clean, gluten-free snacks for their kids. Can you please outline this PDF guide with section titles and with page-by-page outlines, and use this market research to help me with the guide? So again, adjust it, but you can use ChatGPT again to choose your digital product idea and then outline the product. Now, I won't actually create it for you, obviously. You're going to have to make the videos or create the actual product in Canva, but it will give you an outline, which is going to save you a lot of time. Okay, once you have the product created, then you want to make a funnel, because that is how you're going to sell the product. So in this prompt, I am going to be asking ChatGPT to write an email sequence for me that would be delivered to someone after they sign up for my freebie. So if you haven't started an email list, that would be the next step in your journey. If we're following here, we choose an idea, we create the product, then we start an email list. I have a lot of episodes on email lists. Go back and give those a listen. I also tell you exactly how to do that in my Hey Digital Product Playbook. So also in my course, Hey Online course, if you're interested more in courses or memberships, both of those products help you create an email list. But you would want an email list, and then the funnel that we're going to create is when someone signs up for the freebie, then they get a series of 3 emails that sell your paid product. So this is a funnel that's working in the background that you set up and you automate, and it's going to be selling your product for you. But we're going to get ChatGPT to write the email sequence. See what I mean? Just expediting the process. So here's the prompt. I want to write an email sequence with 3 emails. This email sequence will be sent to my audience after they opt in to receive my lead magnet, and then tell ChatGPT what your lead magnet is. I want these 3, and by the way, a lead magnet is a freebie, the freebie that people get when they give you their name and email. I want these 3 emails to sell my paid digital product, and then tell ChatGPT what your paid product is. Because remember, you would do this after you already have your paid product done. I want the emails to be written now here's where you can play around with this and think about your own personal writing style. How would you talk to someone? Is it formal? So maybe you're helping like professionals, so you'd want your emails to be more formal and professional. Is it informal, like you're talking to a friend? So you would adjust this to fit your audience and your niche. So I want the emails to be written in an informal style with emojis and early 2000s references, just 1 per email. So this would be for me. This is how kind of I write my emails. I like emojis. I'm an early 2000s girl. I like emo references because that kind of goes with me and my niche. You would adjust that to fit your niche. I also want there to be a 50% off discount available while they are receiving the 3 emails. Now, if you want to do that, you can. If you don't have to. But that is a great incentive to get people to buy. Please include these testimonials, and then you can copy and paste any testimonials that you have. And these can be from friends and family. So once you get your paid product done, send it to a friend and say, hey, can you give me an honest review of this? And can I use that review in my marketing? And there's a testimonial. Please write in this style, and then you can copy and paste any emails that you've previously written. So the more information you can give ChatGPT about how you want it to write, the better, and the less you're going to have to adjust it. So if you've written emails in the past or anything in the past, Instagram captions, and it's kind of like in your style, you can copy and paste that into this prompt and it will emulate that style. Please write the 3 emails and give me 2 subject line and preview text options for each. Ooh, that was a long prompt. But as you can see, the more detailed, the better. And you can go back and forth. So let's say you press enter, it gives you 3 emails and they're not exactly what you want. You can say, can you adjust these emails to be even more informal? Or can you add this bit of information? So you can go back and forth until you get it perfect. All right, so that's number 3, setting up a funnel. Number 4 is getting people into the funnel using Instagram. So you have this paid product, you set up a funnel that's going to sell your paid product. Now you want to get people into that funnel. So basically you want to get people to sign up for your email list so that they get those 3 emails that you just wrote. So I am selling a digital product called, whatever it's called. This product helps who you help with whatever. So an example would be, I am selling a middle school science unit about chemical reactions. This unit helps 7th grade teachers by giving them everything they need, including lesson plans, guided notes, worksheets, and assessments with answer keys. All right. Next part of the prompt. I want to sell the product using Instagram Reels. I have set up ManyChat to automatically send people a DM when they comment the word science. Now, you will do that behind the scenes, of course. And you don't have to use ManyChat, but it is a great way to automate your Reels so that people automatically get a link to your freebie in their DMs when they comment science. I like to do B-roll Reels with text overlay. Please give me 10 reel ideas with a text overlay and also write captions for each. And then if you have written captions before, you could say write captions for each in this style and copy and paste it. All right, and then you'll have 10 real ideas. And you don't have to say 10, you could say 50 and it'll give you as many as possible. So those are some Instagram reel ideas for getting people into your funnel. And then the last one is also getting people into the funnel, because that is really the most important thing once you get your funnels created and you have your paid product done, is you just want to get as many people into the funnel as possible. That's how you're going to get the most sales possible. So this next one would be getting on podcasts, other people's podcasts. So I'm trying to get on a podcast to talk about my expertise and help build my email list. And then you can say again who you are, how you help. Now listen, ChatGPT remembers, so if you have already done all these prompts, you don't have to keep saying that, but you can, it's not going to hurt, but it will remember all the previous things that you've asked. My lead magnet is, and then whatever your lead magnet is. My paid products are, or product is, so whatever your paid product is. Please write an email to potential podcast hosts with 5 different talking points related to my area of expertise that would encourage them to ask me to be a guest on their show. And then you have an email, you can send it out to podcast hosts and potentially get on their show. All right, so those are your 5 ChatGPT prompts to help you 5x your success. I'll just quickly go over them again. The first one was about choosing your product idea. The second one was outlining the product, so creating the product. The third was an email sequence funnel to sell the product. The fourth one was Instagram reel ideas, so getting people into your funnel. And the fifth one was an email to get on podcasts. And that is also a way to get people into the funnel so that they can buy your paid products. All right, hope these were helpful. If you use any of these and you are just amazed at the results, can you send me a DM on Instagram at Lindsay Bowden? I just love to see what ChatGPT can do, and I can't wait to cheer you on, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.